So I bought my first Charger and my first Challenger back in 2011, the only time in my life I've owned both, and both were V6 models. I set a goal a while back that at some point I wanted to own the flagship version of both cars at one time, and that's my ultimate dream. Currently I own a 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat widebody, and it's the 50th anniversary Daytona edition, and I just ordered the Redeye Jailbreak in a Challenger package, which I've done a video for. I don't believe that I will have the opportunity to own both at this particular moment because I'm going to have to sell my Charger when it comes time to do the paperwork on the Challenger. But the goal is still to own both at one time, and I'm going to continue to work my way up towards the Charger, work my way back towards a Charger while also owning a Ram TRX and a Challenger. So what I wanted to do in today's video was to go in to the Dodge Builder and do a build out for a 2022 Dodge Charger Hellcat Redeye widebody Jailbreak. That's a mouthful. See what the options are in comparison to the Challenger, see what the packages are, and to see what the build cost would be. So we're going to go in here and like we've done with the Challenger, we're going to do the build for the Charger as well. Go to Dodge's official website, and instead of building the Challenger, we're going to build the Charger. Get a building price, and this tool is on Dodge's official website. Anybody can go on here and do a build out. It's Dodge.com. It's that simple. You can go on here and build an SXT, a GT, an RT, a Scat Pack widebody, a Hellcat widebody, a Redeye Hellcat widebody, or the Jailbreak. There is no super stock option in the Charger. And for the intent of this video, we're going to go with the Jailbreak. Now, I've mentioned before, I'm not the biggest fan of this particular color palette. I chose black for all of my other cars when I do these build videos, simply because black is my favorite color, but also because, you know, there's not a whole lot of options I would choose to go with. My 2020 Dodge Charger Daytona, which was a 392, was granite, which is this color, and I do like that color, but for the intent of buying a car that I may wrap later, I want to do it all in black. And since, you know, I can't get the color that I actually would want, which would be either Destroyer Gray or Redline. So we're going to go with black here. I've said before, I don't do any of these factory graphic options. I would rather go to an aftermarket shop and do it for way, way cheaper. You know, $1,000 for stripes, and I can get them for less than half of that here locally. So here we have 7 wheel options. These are the wheels that I chose for my Challenger Jailbreak. These are the Devil wheels. They come in aluminum or brass monkey. I'm not a fan of bronze at all, so I went with the aluminum ones. It looks like they're $300 more on the Charger than they were on the Challenger, which makes 0 sense. Again, I did a video where we talked about the 9 things I was most disappointed in. Being nickel and diamond was one of those things, and the fact that these wheels are $300 more on the Charger than they are for the Challenger makes no sense whatsoever. So we're going to move down. I just use the all-season tires. I don't really see the need to get 3 season tires around here. Where I live, we don't get snow very often. All-season tires are fine. I like the red brake calipers better than any of the other colors. Blue would look good if you could get blue Hellcat badges. I would love to go that route. But since you can't get blue Hellcat badges, I would rather just stick with red. We're going to go with red Hellcat badges, just like on the Challenger that I built. I do like that they have that option available. I also like the all black, but we're going to go red for this car. We're going to have black exhaust tips. I do like that's an option. Now, here's another thing that seems curious to me. Okay, Hellcat logo Laguna Leather seats are standard in the Charger. This is a $4,000 option in the Challenger. Why is it that the Hellcat logo Laguna Leather seats is a $4,000 option in the Challenger, and it's a standard in the Charger? And the Alcantara logo seats are a $1,000 option, and they're a $2,000 option in the Challenger. This makes no sense. Like, I really wish I knew what Dodge was doing with this. We're going to go with Laguna Leather. I prefer Laguna Leather. I did go with the Alcantara in my Challenger, simply because I'm not paying $4,000 for leather seats when I can have them rewrapped myself later. We're going to go with the red seat belts. There's another thing. Why is Uconnect 4 a 0 upcharge feature? And in the Challenger, it's $1,000, I want to say. Maybe more. Some of these things I don't understand. Now here, Harman Kardon. I have Harman Kardon in my Durango. I have Harman Kardon in my Charger. I had Harman Kardon in my Hellcat Challenger. It sounds amazing in the Challenger. It's okay in the Durango. It's decent. It's not great. And my Charger, it sounds like garbage. It rattles the back dash panel. It's mounted up in the dash. The sub is mounted up in the dash. It doesn't sound very good at all in the back dash of the Charger. So I'm going to skip the $2,000 option. I'd rather go aftermarket for this particular choice, just because of where they mount it. I don't know why they elected to choose the back dash in the Charger, but the bottom of the trunk for the Challenger. So we're going to skip the Harman Kardon this time around. Console, let's take a look at the options because I'm not 100% sure what these options are. Hectic mesh, that looks pretty good. Let's see what the dub plate accent is. No, not a fan of that. I have the carbon fiber interior accents in my Charger, so we'll stick with that. It is the $600 option. I do have the red LED logo in my Charger, and we're going to choose that for this one as well. The SRT logo glows red. I do have the suede headliner in my Charger as well. We're going to stick with that, as well as the power sunroof. And we're going to add the cargo net for the trunk. I want the demonic red floor mat binding. That looks good. So the only package you have available in the Charger that you can pick is the travel group. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take that off because I don't need the nav because I use Apple CarPlay. With Uconnect, you get Apple CarPlay automatically, and I use that for my navigation. You can use both Waze and Google Maps, so I don't really even need this for $1,000 more. We're gonna take that back off. So you don't get a transmission option with the Charger either. It is a standard automatic transmission. You're gonna pay the $2,100 gas guzzler tax no matter what you choose. And final build price, $91,049. This is about $3,000 cheaper than my Challenger, which is basically because of the seats. The seats are Laguna Leather by standard, and you don't have to pay an upcharge just to have leather seats. It's a standard option. I need to reach out to my rep at Dodge and find out why that is. Why is it that Laguna Leather is a standard feature in the Charger and it's an upcharge in the Challenger? The wheels, that was another curious thing, a $300 difference in price. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I can't wait to get my hands on my Challenger. This would be what my Charger would look like. I would do aftermarket stripes down the center in red, but I would do that. At a local shop here. I'm not going to pay Dodge $1,000 to do it for me. But yes, my objective by the end of 2022 is to have my Challenger, a 22 Ram TRX, and also I want to add a Charger to the fleet as well. That's my goal. I'm saying it December the 14th at the time of recording this video. We'll see what happens. You know, I said in January this year I wanted to buy a Hellcat, and I ended up with a T-Rex, a Hellcat Durango, a standard body Hellcat, and a Hellcat wide body. Those were things that I did not really think were possible, and I figured out a way to make it happen. And so my goal for 22, have the Challenger and Charger jailbreak side by side with the T-Rex. Let's see if we can make it happen. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notified for all the videos. I appreciate you guys watching. Y'all take it easy.